Good morning, everyone. I'm Lorianne, and this is Stonehaven Shorts. Beautiful June morning, which is quite lovely because we have had some nasty frost, actually, the middle of June. I've had to cover my flowers and I've had to cover my tomato plants. It was not fun. Regardless, as you know, I'm standing in front of my lilac bush, just a common lilac bush. And it's early in the morning. I'm trying to get at it before not too many of the wasps and the bees are at it. I have decided that, of course, we're avoiding the ordinary at Stonehaven Shorts always. And as such, I decided that this year is going to be the year that I'm going to make lilac simple syrup. I've had it. Ooh, boy, I'm really hearing them buzz now. I got to get at this. I have had it in a few Italian sodas. And I thought, well, that can't be that hard to make. And heaven knows I do have a lot. So what I'm going to be doing is cutting off the full in bloom petals. And I will take those inside and I'll show you what we're going to do next. But I really got to get at this before these little guys wake up. Oh, hang in there. As far as bees and wasps go, they were quite gentlemanly about it all. I didn't get stung once, so that was great. And I do have a nice big basket full. What I'm looking for is 2 cups of densely packed petals. All of these tiny little petals I'm going to have to remove off the stem. Once I have 2 full cups, then we can begin the process. So let's pop inside and start moving some petals. I have assembled a few jars. I am a bit of a freak when it comes to jars, anything glassware, anything dishware, actually. So I have these quite pretty little juice containers, which I normally put rhubarb juice in. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need this size, or perhaps maybe I need a smaller size. I'm not sure. What I do know is that if I have 2 of these loosely packed, then that means I have once I densely pack them, I'll have the right amount. So my mission, should I choose to accept it, is to pick off every one of these tiny little flowers and put them in said jar that is nice loosely packed. You need a glass of wine for at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day. And once that's done, then we are going to boil up some water and we're going to do some steeping. Naturally, the color of lilac syrup is a bit of a yellowy color when it's all done. So you kind of want to have between 8 to 10 blueberries or blackberries setting aside. You can add that to the water during a certain step to give it a bit more of that pinkish purpley type of look. I got my work cut out for me. I'll meet you back when I have a nice selection of loosely packed stems. Oh, and by the way, we don't want any of this woody stuff in it because it will make it seem a bit bitter. So I have to really be careful on that. All right, I'm gonna grab a glass of water and get to it. It really didn't take that long. A half an hour and I have approximately 2 cups of lilac stems. When they are in full bloom, they're really quite soft and easy to pull off of the stems, so I highly recommend that. Having said that, if you are without, or if you are with some that are not in full bloom, you can see that there. You can see they're a little bit tighter, a little bit darker purple. What you can do, and what I do plan on doing, is to pull a few of those off, set them into a ice cube tray, and make some nice ice cubes, so that if you are serving just a natural lemonade of some sort or a mocktail, having a few ice cubes with some lilacs in it gives it a nice little touch. In addition to that, I have prepared some Saskatoon berries. Now, I know Saskatoons are not in season right now. We're about a month early, but these were from last year's pickings. And yes, they were frozen, so I've just pulled them out. Granted, they probably won't have that the easiest way to get the juice out, but that's why I've taken more than just 6 to 8 berries. I'm quite certain that these will add a nice color to it. Failing that, I could always put in some food coloring if I wanted to. But first things first, what we need is, now I'm doubling this recipe. My original recipe was just 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. But I am doing 2 cups, 2 cups, 2 cups. So 2 cups of water I'm putting into a pot. And when I get to a nice boil on that, then I'm going to throw in 2 cups of sugar. And when that's all dissolved, then we add our 2 cups of lilac stems and our berries. And then we're going to let that steep for about 4 to 5 hours. So I will get this boiling, get the sugar dissolved, and right before I put the lilacs and the berries in, we'll touch base again. Our sugar has nicely dissolved. As soon as it's dissolved, then we're going to throw in our lilac blossoms. Oh, I just wanted to, it's a little bit of a webby thing in there I must have missed. So 2 cups. Remember, I've got 2 cups of water and I have 2 cups of sugar. Oh, sorry, my dog is barking once out. And 2 cups of lilac blossoms, and then a nice selection of berries for color. Once that's like that, we're turning off the heat. Now I'm going to cover that with a cheesecloth, and we are just going to let that steep for 4 to 5 hours. We don't want to go too much further than 4 to 5, because then it gets a little bitter, just like some of your teas get bitter. So let me go and get a cheesecloth. I'll get that covered, and we'll see what this looks like after 4 to 5 hours. Exciting. It has been 4 hours. I have been letting it steep, and this is what it looks like. It looks like I do have a nice color to it, but we'll find out when we strain it. I have a wire sieve, and I also have a cheesecloth going into a glass container here. So let's start this. Oh, I hope I don't spill any of this very valuable juice. I wonder if it stains. I should have an apron on. I normally always do too, so. Oh, it looks like a lovely color. Let me just move this. Oh, it smells wonderful. Even when you're plucking the petals off, it smells wonderful. Your whole kitchen or your house will smell fantastic. Oh, delightful. Look at that. A beautiful color. Let me quickly get that into a small decanter. And that's just my dog whining. Sorry. Look at that lilac syrup. The next step is to try it in some soda water. So let me get my soda stream going and get a nice ice cold glass of soda and pour a little bit of this in. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe how simple that was. Doesn't it look fabulous? New skill. Not only have I some club soda ready to go here, but remember when I was telling you about the ice cubes? So I did, and that's what your lilac petals look like in an ice cube. Let me add that to my handy dandy glass. Oh!
Lilacs are done.
That's my reminder saying the lilacs are done. Alexa, dismiss. Oh, before you had to go through that again. Anyways, here we go. So we have some ice soda. I don't like terribly sweet drinks, but I do like a little bit of flavor. Oh, I guess I could use it from my fancy schmancy carafe. A little bit more. Give that a quick stir. Now the petals have actually come off of the ice cube, so they're nice and floating in there now. It's really cute. So let's have a taste. Oh, delightful. Wow. You can eat the lilac petals, by the way. They are edible. I swallowed one. And it's okay. It's good. I would add a little bit more, just because you want to make sure that flavor's in there. Oh wow, that's refreshing. You probably pay $7 for this at a fancy schmancy coffee shop. And look at that. It looks fantastic. I'm so excited. I hope you guys try it. Lucky for me, I have several lilac bushes out here. I just have to make sure that it's the common lilac that I use. That's what they're recommending. I'm pretty sure most of them are common lilacs. And the other thing that's beneficial is, for me, they all bloom about a week behind each other. So I could be making a lot of this. I might even look at canning some. I might even look at freezing some. And it will keep in the fridge for about 2 weeks. I'm told if you add a little bit of alcohol, like maybe an ounce of vodka, it'll last a long, long time. I might have to do that, purely for preservation purposes. All right, that is not your ordinary drink, people. Avoid the ordinary. Hope you join us here again at Stonehaven Shorts. Learn along with us. It's a lot of fun. See you again.